hairline don't stop like back here, it's gonna be a problem for you. What's up guys, welcome to my channel. XOXO Sheba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome, and if you're an OG subscriber, what's good, welcome back. This is another one where y'all see it, I ain't got to say nothing. We have a kinky straight lace frontal wig, and it don't even have HD lace in its laid. Now I did run into some issues with this unit of the frontal being a little too small for me, so if you want to see how I maneuver through that, keep on watching. So we got our hands on a kinky straight frontal unit. I haven't done a kinky straight frontal in so long. I think it's been like 2 years. I really wanted this to be sleek, like as flat as I could possibly get it, because if you know about kinky straight, you know that hair is thick. So with this, I put the serum in it as you saw, and that is to help me kind of like weigh down the hair without really weighing down the hair, because you know serum is light but it packs a punch, because I didn't want the hair to be stiff. But I wanted it to, you know, lay for me when it's all said and done. I've already washed the hair and bleached the knots off camera. And now I'm going through and using my blow dryer to help me straighten that out before I flat iron it. I also already plucked it out as well. I like the brush blow dryer because it helps me like detangle the hair and stuff, but it'll never get my wigs or my actual hair for that matter all the way dry. So I'm going through with my regular blow dryer because this thing will get the rest of the hair dry. I'm using my hot comb to press the hair back so it stays out of my way when I'm ready to install it. When you are straightening out kinky straight hair, it's important to make sure that your sections are small and your heat is on high. Trust me on that. I'm also applying more serum to the hair, as you can see, because I'm trying to weigh it down, again, without really weighing it down. And it's a very light product, but it's also going to get the job done of having this hair be more of a yacky straight than a full out blowout style of the kinky straight. Also, when you're doing the flat ironing process, you want to make sure that you go slow down the hair, because you want to make sure all that heat is hitting the hair and getting it straightened out. You can see the difference here. You can tell the side we just worked on is a lot sleeker than the side that's just blow dried. After I finished flat ironing, I did trim the ends just a little bit. The lace is a light brown color, so I didn't really have to do much with tinting it. All I did was take what was already on my brush from doing my bald cap and just use that to lightly tint the lace. So we are back at it again with another too small wig. This is my second one in a row, I think. I wonder what's up with that. Usually every blue moon I get one that really don't cover my edges, but this one was another one where I really was struggling. So as you can see, I am cutting the wig so that way when I put it back on my head, I can pull the frontal up farther, which usually does the trick for me, but in this case, it still wasn't enough. So I had to get real crafty. Since the frontal wasn't going to come to me, I was going to have to come to the frontal. So what I decided to do was cut the bald cap back and clean off my edges, because you know you don't want to put heat on edges with, you know, stuff on it and all that. But I cleaned off my edges and I decided I was gonna have to leave my edges out with this wig and blend them. Once I finished sectioning out the hair I was gonna leave out on my head, I was ready to go ahead and install the wig. I ran out of my ebon lace tint. I need to re-up on some more. But in the meantime, I am using my Got To Be Glued spray for this install. I tried to go light with it because I know Got To Be Glued spray can a lot of times leave a residue, and I really didn't want that. When I got around the areas that I had my hair left out, I really tried to make sure I didn't get any excess product onto my hair, because again, we're gonna have to use heat on my hair in a minute to blend it in with the wig. So I definitely didn't want to have any product like a hairspray or something like that to get on my hair before I put some heat on it, because that'll burn my hair. Y'all already know what it is. When we cut off the lace, we cut in a jagged motion. And with this install, the hairs that came up a little too far, I just cut around them and kept it moving. After I finished cutting off the lace, I lightly sprayed the front of the hairline with a little bit more got-to-be to lay, you know, the front edges of the lace back down that have come up from being cut. Now, normally from here, I would just put my elastic band on if I use my ebon lace spray. But since I use the original got-to-be hit that for the spray, I definitely wanted to dry that down first because, again, I didn't want it to give me like a residue. I was trying to avoid as much of that as possible. Once I'm then ready to put the elastic band on, then I'm ready to start working on doing my edges, blending them in, and also styling the hair. I know I was being careful when I installed the wig. However, I still don't want to take any chances. So I'm wiping my edges down again to make sure I didn't get any like got-to-be spray or any products on them before I'm ready to straighten them out. All my Kinky straight wigs I've reviewed lately, even though they weren't frontals, they've still been in the middle. So I decided to switch it up and go with a side part, a curved side part at that. The hair looks and feels amazing and is taking to heat so well. I'm using my wax stick now to set my part in place and then going through it with my hot comb. Y'all know the drill. That's how you lay your wig down. Listen, I did a whole lot of heat passes with this hair, from the hot comb to the flat iron, because it's thick. You know, Kinky straight hair is just a thick texture of hair. So I did put a little extra oomph in getting this to try to be as flat as possible.
I've been doing my own thing. Love is always had a way of having that timing. But to my great surprise, ever since I looked in your eyes, I had one question for you. Tell me if you want me to give you more time. I wanna make it good for you, 'cause you know my mind. I promise, boy, that I'll be true. You're the perfect one, so tell me if you want me to, yeah. If you thought I'd stay on this, boy, you won't, 'cause all I dream about is my first kiss.
Once I was finished flattening down the wig, then I just slid the elastic band back and I took out my hot comb and I just pressed my edges real quick.
I can't resist, no, no. You wanna know the key? You are wondering if the words I'm saying are real.
Even though we are most definitely giving scalp, me being me, I wanted to cut the wig back just a little bit more. I felt like it was coming up just a little too far on my forehead when I was looking in the mirror. Playing back the footage right now, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but at the time I was like, that gotta come back a little bit. Y'all know I don't have a whole lot of forehead, can't be playing no games.
Tell me if you want me to.
Now for my edges, I'm just taking a little bit of edge control. You want a strong edge control if you have thicker edges like myself that like to fight back. I'm using the Don't Touch My Hair edge control. If you can't find that, it doesn't have to be that one. You can absolutely just get a stronghold one if you need that. You may not need that. This hair texture really blends so well with my hair. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised though. It is Kinky straight. I'm acting like I don't have Kinky straight hair myself, but it really worked out. If a wig was gonna have my edges out, I'm glad it was this one. I used some root dye spray to help me blend, you know, where the lace is out a little bit in between my hair and the wig, to look a little more seamless. And I also use my mascara to clean up the part and make it a little bit more of a clean part. The only thing is, I forgot I actually bought a mascara wand that's made for doing things like this with roots of the hair and stuff. And I totally forgot I bought that. So I'm using my actual mascara over here.
I haven't done a Kinky straight lace frontal in so long. All of my Kinky straight wigs are usually U-part wigs. Matter of fact, I think the last time I had a Kinky straight lace frontal was in like 2019. The fits really isn't small, but if you have a lower hairline like I do, if your hairline don't stop like back here, it's gonna be a problem for you. If you don't usually have issues with frontals or you have a larger forehead, it should be fine for you. It should fit as normal. That really was my only issue with the hair, besides the fact that I just think Kinky straight wigs tend to be too dense. You don't need a whole lot of density with Kinky straight hair because The hair strands themselves are super thick. If you're interested in this gorgeous unit, I will have the links down below in the description box. Thank you again to Asteria Hair for sending this gorgeous kinky straight unit to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.